Good afternoon. New day in the shop, new day working on the 1966 Shovelhead. Today I think I'm going to do a couple of things. I want to put the transmission in, I want to put the nacelle on, and I'll put the splash guard on for the bottom of the engine here. It's just a couple little things. I don't have the engine back, unfortunately, so that's still being worked on. There's a couple other things that I'm waiting on as well. So once I get those, then I can actually really hammer down and get this bike done. But for today, let's get this transmission thrown in, these couple little parts on, and see what it looks like. So with this build, I'm going to do a couple of chrome things. I have a chrome transmission mount. I have a chrome belly pan here, splash guard for the engine, just to match some of the polished units on this bike. I mean, no, the whole bike isn't polished. I don't want a whole lot of chrome, but a couple of chrome pieces I think will look pretty good. We'll go ahead and throw this transmission plate in place first. With the transmission plate mounted, it's time to put this transmission in. And man, this thing came out great. We're going to slide it through here real quick. Now this transmission has been vapor honed and completely rebuilt. Everything inside of it is new, from the main shaft to the secondary and all of the guts. This thing is ready to rock and roll. So I just got to go ahead and bolt it down right now, and then I need to put on the adjuster. I do not have the 5th bolt for the bottom side of the mount here, or on the other side, and I can show you what I'm talking about in a second. Okay, looking at the right hand side of the bike, there's the 5th transmission mount here, and there's a stud that typically goes up into the transmission from the frame here. I don't currently have that stud, so that's something I'm going to have to get. Next, we're going to work on the splash guard. As I said, I'm doing a little bit of chrome stuff or a little bit of polished stuff, and I have this splash guard. It matches the transmission mount as well. It's a little rough looking, but it's in good shape and it's super clean, so we're going to utilize this. Now there are 2 bolt holes that are actually in the frame, one on each side right here in this cross member, and then the bottom side hooks under like so. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these studs here. So I have a stud, I have a washer. I'll slide it through the hole here. I believe I've got enough room to work in here. I know I have this jack in the way, and this might inhibit some things. Now that I've got my 2 bolts in place, we'll go ahead and slip the pan into place here. Of course, one of the tricks to installing one of these pans here, these skid plates, is to get the bolt through, kind of sandwich everything together with your fingers, hold that other washer on the other side, that way you can twist the nut on. And once you have one semi-tightened up, then the other one will go in and it holds this in place and you're not finagling things around. You do want to leave it all loose though, because I need to be able to get the engine in, and then once the engine is in, I can shift this around so it fits in there with the front motor mounts. Last for today, we're going to work on installing this nacelle. Now it's just going to be the outer covers, both the left and the right. And if you watched my shorts feed, you'll have seen that I did polish these. These were pretty dull. I mean, these are an original set. It's a 67 855-60. These are a real deal, panhead, early shovelhead nacelle pieces. They did look really rough. They still don't look the best. I know I'm probably going to polish them one more time. I need to buy one more compound just to get this right. But anyway, I want to throw it on for today just to kind of get them off the shelf and get them put in place. Now that I have the left and right nacelle on, the bike is looking a little more complete. Now I know that my top studs are not the right size. I have to get something a little bit shorter. These were a 1/2 inch. I think I need a 3/8, so I need to go ahead and find those. Yep, these were 5/16. So I'll have to find something else. I need to shorten those up because they are loose in there. They can't tighten up any further, but I am one step closer to having this bike complete. Now, obviously, I understand that I've got a long way to go on this motorcycle yet. I've got a whole engine to build. I've got a front brake to find. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I've got brake lines to run and fuel lines and all the tins and everything to do. And I have a lot of this stuff, but the next step is going to be getting the engine done and back so I can install that and then start hammering out those details. Pretty quick one today, short and simple. I know there's a whole lot more to do on this bike, but I appreciate you guys sticking around till the end. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. Follow this project. This thing's going to come together as I get parts, and I hope you guys want to follow along. Well, friends, like I said, quick and easy one today. We'll catch you next time.